have to have the loudest vehicle imaginable at all times. Just doing a little reading, guys, of old wrestling review about the greatest wrestling villain ever, the Sheik. Sheik is one of my favorites. Love that guy. Oh, he's long dead now. I think it was 2001 or 2 he died. And no, he's not the Iron Sheik. I remember when he died, I worked at the art supply warehouse. And people started coming into my work. They knew I was a huge mark for wrestling. A mark, that's wrestling talk. Carnival talk, if you will. Oh no, Matt's gonna be so upset. The Iron Sheik's dead. Well, I wasn't quite upset. Until I went home and found out that it was the original Sheik. The original Sheik died. Then I was a little upset. I love the Iron Sheik, don't get me wrong, but he's still alive for one. Possibly still wrestling. I'm not real sure, but possibly. Housekeeping. My Vitali standard. With my morning raz. I'm gonna make another video today just to switch up the tobacco. Look at this guy. Oh, can't see it, huh? Look at that head. Look at that. Takes all the fake right out of it, huh? Anyways, I've been not watching wrestling the past several months. It's been terrible. And it's been bad for a few years, but I just like to watch wrestling, so I was trying to give it a chance for a while. But it's just failing hard. And you know, wrestling's already kind of a dumbed down version of sports. They keep dumbing it down and dumbing it down. I guess they want little kids into it, right? It's a loud Saturday morning here. Before I go on and talk about anything else, I want to mention a young channel that I happened upon. Actually, this young man, Ben, left me a comment on Kevin Twiner's channel about video games. Ben. My new friend Ben. The IronBrigadePiper. IBP are all caps. IronBrigadePiper. One word. Please go sub him. I forget how many subs he has, but it's close to like 50. It was 48, something like that. His channel is only like a week and a half old or something. He got like 6 or 7 videos up. And I watched about half his channel yesterday. Ben is a local. Yeah. He's not super local, but he's in LA County. And he's this side of LA County, so he's not that far. He's closer than my mom and dad are, that I haven't talked to in a few months, a couple months. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I hate drama. I hate drama. I begged you guys. Anyways. Anyways. Go sub IronBrigadePiper. He's a real cool guy. He's got one video is his wife's perspective, or a wife's perspective, featuring his wife, Jessica. A wife's perspective on pipe smoking, and it's great. It's really good, and it was really fun to see a lot of the parallels of our journeys. He's been smoking a pipe 2 years. You know, I'm not even at a year yet. Marines. I should shut the door all the way. But I want to be sure that mouse has a place to run out if I see his ass. Mouse. I love mice. Just not in my stuff. And this one, he's been pretty visible. Every time I open the door, I see him run. But I see him outside, too. This is his hood. He made this his neighborhood, just like the rabbit out back. I haven't seen the rabbit in a few days. I hope he's okay. There was a snake out there by his house about a week ago, and I really haven't seen the rabbit since. But it was a skinny little snake. Couldn't have ate a rabbit. So yeah, I'm in a wrestling mood. Even though I can't keep up with the current product, Dusty Rhodes' son Cody is trying with a new product, and I did see their debut pay-per-view a couple months ago. It was alright. You know, it's going to take more than putting your friends out there on TV, Cody. You know that. Dusty Rhodes, man. What if Dusty Rhodes was your dad? That'd be crazy. I'm even wearing my Bruiser Brody t-shirt. But what got me in the mood? What put me back in the wrestling mood? Well, last month I signed up for Amazon Prime Video. Pretty freaking cool service. Except, I think they charged me for a year. When I didn't cancel. And that's like $85 or some crap. I can't afford that. But it's gone now. What am I going to do? Anyway, Amazon Prime, all kinds of wrestling on there. You got to be careful because you click on stuff, you get all excited and click on stuff and find out it's not available. It's like, well, get it the hell off of there then. But Viceland, which I love and hate Vice. I mean, it's absolutely contrived propaganda at all times, but it's entertaining contrived propaganda most of the time. Love my Vitaly. Vitaly being the name of the man who gave it to me. And I don't have any pipe quite seasoned like this one. Smoked almost every day for 45 years. 72. 47 years. 47 years. Jim Vitaly smoked this pipe in his office. He just gave it to me. Anyways, I found a show called The Dark Side of the Ring, or just Dark Side of the Ring. No the. If you're trying to search it. I know you're all dying to go watch Dark Side of the Ring like me. Anyways, it's $15 to watch the whole season, which is 6 episodes. And then it's yours. You bought it. And I really wanted to see it. But I didn't want to shell out $15. And Kimmy found it. Good old Kimmy. She found it for me on Daily Motion. Just type in Dark Side of the Ring. All the episodes boop, 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 will pop right up. And they have not a lot of new information for me, but it was fun to watch. I know a lot about wrestling. But they investigate the murder of Bruiser Brody in Puerto Rico in 1988 or 89, whatever it was. They look into the relationship, real life and on TV, of the Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth. Rest in peace. Both you guys. And Bruiser. Also Gino Hernandez. Not a lot of people know Gino these days. Wrestling fans like me do. Was he murdered? Was it an overdose? We'll never know. Just the stories that come out of wrestling are just crazy. The Fabulous Moolah, who had a stranglehold over women's wrestling for decades, well over 30 years. You wanted to be a girl wrestler, you had to go talk to Moolah, be trained by Moolah, live on her compound, and hopefully she didn't ask you to do anything else. And that's what that video's about. They changed the name of the women's tournament from the Moolah, Fabulous Moolah tournament to the Mae Young tournament because of Moolah's reputation. A lot of the girl wrestlers defend her. What really happened? Pretty interesting. The Von Erich brothers in Texas. Like 6 brothers. 5 of them. All wrestlers. All dead. In the primes of their careers. Mostly. Every once in a while they'll go talk to the surviving brother. Always highly interesting. And then the other episode was about the Montreal screw job, which was Bret Hart being screwed out of his title before he jumped over to WCW. Any of you guys know what I'm talking about? Just doing a scan for wrestling fans out there. You guys are all over the world. And I know some of you watch some wrestling. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I mean, in my living room, I got a family portrait of my family with Ric Flair. It's just, I've always loved wrestling. Alright, guys. This is going to take forever to upload, I'm sure. real glad to see Onion getting his channel back to its normal thing. We got some progress on his broken foot. He's going to be able to start putting some weight on it here pretty soon. He's planning on going to Pipe Club tomorrow, and I don't think I'm going to make it. I went 2 weeks in a row, which is pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to make it this week. I could probably if I really wanted to. What I got to do is get some stuff in the mail, and that's what I should be focusing on today. Ben, glad to have met you, man. Everyone goes sub the IronBrigadePiper, please. And have a beautiful Saturday. Weekend. End of the week.